I made it to LA. Just got to my hotel like maybe 30 minutes ago. I look crazy. Yeah, the original restaurant that I want to go to closes at 3 every day. So I'm gonna have to do that on maybe Friday before I leave. What's crazy is the way they show it, it doesn't even look like it's worth. Is that worth taking an Uber? I feel like I could walk that, but it says 8 minutes. I'm gonna take the camera off the tripod. I'm gonna put it in my fanny pack because that's what I'm carrying. And we're gonna go to FIXINS and I'll let you know how I got there when I get there, but your girl gotta eat, so let's go. So this portion of the video was going to be a voiceover because I had no audio. Everything was in slow-mo. So this is the day of the event. And this is my outfit inspired by Bronny. Her channel will be linked down below. I'm showing you the bag that I chose, not because I felt that it matched the best, but it was the most practical. It could fit my tripod, my flats, and everything I needed for the day. This is my scent of the day. I just requested my Uber. Shout out to YouTube for sending us Uber codes because the black car was paid for. So now I'm headed downstairs to get my ride. And we are doing a quick little outfit check. Feeling cute, feeling cute. My curls did drop, but I think that's what I was saying here. And now we're headed to Playa Vista, Google office in Los Angeles.
Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, Chuck, look around.
You're pulling up to the event. At first, when you get there, there are Google employees outside. Everyone was so pleasant, greeting you with a smile. You get your credentials, and then you're headed into the building. This location was so aesthetically pleasing. So once you walk in, you see all the creators mingling. Miss Girl right here in the purple was so nice, always smiling. And I'm headed over to the food because one thing YouTube is going to do is they're going to keep you fed. Everything you can imagine for breakfast sandwiches, acai bowls, parfaits, croissants, danishes, muffins, all that good stuff. There's also coffee, water, everything you need to fuel up for the morning. I typically don't eat until noon, but being on the West Coast time, I said I'm going to do what I please. So I had something light to eat. And I had lots of water. They had some nice fruit infused water. I'm taking a quick look at the brands that are there. We have Shark Beauty, which Shark is more than just household products. We'll get into that. We had a nice little Lowe's setup, which was so cute. Look at the fireplace with the pet bed. That was adorable. Headed further down, there was a Lowe's setup where you could get items to decorate your toolbox because you did receive a toolbox in your gift bag, and they had some nice stickers and decals. This is the Fenty beauty station. You can get your makeup touched up and some suggestions and recommendations from the Fenty makeup artist. And they had some cute gift sets there for you to look at. A lot of these gift sets we did receive in our gift bag, which was amazing. So much Fenty. I have to do a video on those. This is a professional photo station. You could get professional photos done. This was a NewEgg station. Now, I met the Rose House. She will be linked down below. If it wasn't for her, I would not have these bomb pictures. Shout out to her, and definitely go over to my Instagram and show me some love on those pictures, okay? So next, we're headed into the main stage, which we got so much information. We have Bridget Dolan, who I remember from hosting the last event in New York. And these are all the brands that took part in the gift bag. Like, so many brands. So there were different events throughout the day. Once we left this event, which I believe was the longest, the main stage was the longest event, we did head out to lunch. So I'm going to show you a quick view of the brands again before we head outside to lunch. So now we're headed out to lunch. The courtyard was like an oasis. It was so beautiful. The sun felt so good. This lunch I enjoyed a lot because it was outside and there were tables. You were sit with other creators. And I like this because I got a chance to meet so many beautiful ladies and we got to share so much information. It gives you a different perspective and you get insight from the other side. This is Shartia Banks. I met her at lunch and we were just discussing like our channels. I will link her down below. I do not eat meat, so you know I got me a nice little light plate, and that is that. This is a quick view of the courtyard, and after lunch we're gonna head back inside. This was the dessert that they gave us. From what I hear, these are so trendy and really popular in LA. It looks like a fruit on the outside, and when you cut in, it's a cake.
It's the most beautiful desserts in LA.
Amazing. So another quick look at the Lowe's setup. I love that. And Fenty Beauty. Right before we head upstairs, we're going to go into a different part of the building, and they took us upstairs where we got to create content. So this was funny because I just switched into my flats, and I'm glad I did. And at this point I'm holding the camera, but I'm also holding the bag to cover the back of my dress because you know the dress was on the shorter side. This is the section upstairs where you got to create content. There were so many different stations and you were able to submit your short form content to YouTube to win a chance to get a chance to win an ice cream machine. They were raffling off this big ice cream machine, which they were going to mail back to you. But I love this setup in here. Look at this table. I need this table in my life. Do you see that? Now we're in another session in the auditorium. See, I think I'm talking to you guys. I have no idea what I'm saying. I think I was just trying to explain what part of the day we were in. But after that, we headed to the Mix and Mingle, which was nice. You got to sit and mingle with brands, other creators. There was a bar. I got a French 75. That was my first time having a French 75. I like it. I enjoyed it. I would definitely get it again. But you could get anything you want. There was a wine bar, and then there was a cocktail bar. They also had light bites, charcuterie board, dips, chips. There were hors d'oeuvres being served by servers. Here I'm picking up my gift bag, and we are headed back to the hotel. Now, once I get to the hotel, I'm going to tell you guys that I'm headed upstairs. I wanted to use my destination credits with Marriott, so I'm going to head upstairs to the bar. And while I was at the bar, I was going to order my dinner so it would be ready. So here we are arriving at the Rooftop bar. Back to the room. This is my dinner. I had to run FIXINS back another time because it was so good. This time I decided to get the shrimp and grits. Shrimp seasoned to perfection. The grits were creamy and savory. 10 out of 10. I also got the candy yams. Everything was just so good. This was my my attempt at a mukbang, and I wish you guys could have heard the audio. Yeah. So after I ate dinner, I decided to give you guys a haul of everything in the gift bag. I'm so mad that I don't have the audio for this because trying to recite everything now afterwards is just, I can't do it. But I'm going to read off the brands that took part in gifting us. But that Skims pajama set, oh my goodness, I was super excited about that. And the pants are long enough because you know I'm on the taller side, so pants are always questionable. Yeah, so in my gift bag, I had Lowe's, Anchor, Best Buy, BK Beauty, Crocs, Dr. Idris, Elf Cosmetics, Etsy, Favorite Daughter, Fenty Beauty, fragrance.net, Hugs, iHerb, Innisfree, J. Crew, Laneige, Madwell, Mark and Graham, Michaels, NewEgg, Ole Hendrickson, Quince, QVC, REI, Revolve, Sachu, Shark Beauty, Skims, Uniqlo. There were so many brands in this bag. I was just thinking, how am I going to get all this stuff back to New York? So many things in here that I know I could make amazing content with or definitely use for myself. One of the things that I was super excited about were these peel off lip liners from Sachu. I have yet to get my hands on any of them, and I do love to wear lip liners. So this is definitely something that I will be making content with because I have yet to try it and it looks so cool to me. Also, e.l.f. always comes through. I have lip gloss for days. So many different Fenty lip glosses. So if you guys want to see like a dedicated Fenty video or a dedicated makeup tutorial, although you know I'm not like a makeup girl like that, I do my own, but I'm thinking about making a makeup tutorial because. So these perfumes were from fragrance.net. There was one in here called Latafa. When I tell you, it smells amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly haul the rest of these items. I did have to change like positions a little bit because I was using a light and my light kept dying. So yeah. Can you believe they gave us Samsung earbuds? Like, what? Like I said, the gifts in here, you just didn't know what was going to come out of the bag next. You can use this hot or cold, and I definitely used this when I got back home. I heated it up and used that. The butter drops, oh my gosh. There's nothing else that I want to use for my hands and body besides Fenty butter drop. When I tell you it is worth the investment, it's going to leave your skin so supple and so soft. That candle smelled amazing. I did like that when I got back home. And yes, it does project, so it leaves a nice smell. This is going to get its own dedicated video, the glossy Shark Beauty brush. I'm just trying to think of the perfect hairstyle. I'm thinking like holiday look with big body waves. Another thing they put a lot of in there were some art kits because who doesn't want to get their creativity on? So yeah, there were quite a few different sets in there. So I'm just going to show you the rest of what's in there. And after this, I pretty much just like showered and went to bed because I was exhausted. It was a really long day. This is my luggage all packed up the next day. I'm showing you I have a check bag, a carry-on bag, and a personal item. So yeah. Now, next, I am going to head to brunch at Gritz and Waffles. This is the last of the voiceover, so see you in a little bit. So I'm back in the room. Once again, as you can see, I just came from Gritz and Waffles. I'm gonna give Gritz and Waffles a 10 out of 10. I wanna go upstairs to the fitness center. Well, I think it's downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs to the gym and show y'all what the gym looks like. I'm gonna just grab my phone. We'll see what this gym is giving.
Check it out. See, what I believe is we've been granted the power. What's that? Power what? Power to make you dance like this. She's got a 9 to 5. Yeah. Coming in after 12. Check it out. You're tired of her life. Yeah. Just let her go what they need. What? Take me for instance, baby.
I'm back in the room. I've been back in the room for a little while. Last I showed you, I went downstairs to the fitness center to show you what it looks like in there. I did not work out. I actually had some workout clothes because I had all intentions on going and at least doing like some type of cardio. but I did not. When I went back to review my footage, the entire time since I got to LA, everything was recorded in slow-mo. This camera, because I don't use it a lot, because it is a vlog camera and I don't vlog like that, there's this button on the top right next to the power button, which makes everything film in slow-mo. I hit that button when I landed and it's been on there since. So now when I go to edit this footage, I have to edit it and speed everything up. Packed and I'm ready to go. This trip was nothing short of amazing. Literally, when I went to the one in New York, I was talking to a few other creators and we were all like, if they invite me to the one in LA, I'm out. I did meet some amazing ladies. They were the most beautiful women, like, and so sweet. Leaving events like this, I always just feel motivated to do more. And for the past few months, I have been incorporating different content into my channel, and moving forward, there'll be a lot more of that. So I just feel really inspired, and I am just so happy and thankful. The amount of stuff that I am taking back home, I'm ready to give you all types of content because they made it so easy. But yeah, I was so happy to meet all of those ladies and go to the Google office. What a time. It is now 11:42. I'm thinking about leaving a little earlier because I still have to get souvenirs. So, and I gotta make it through security, and I have to check that bag. So I'm gonna do a checked bag and a carry-on and a personal. And I get back to New York kind of late tonight. I get back to New York at like, hold on y'all. Back to New York at 11. That is late. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway because I received so much stuff. Although I gave quite a few things to the receptionist downstairs because she was so sweet when I checked in. Like, she was amazing. And I love when I get to a hotel and the receptionist is so warm. So I thought she was deserving, and I was just trying to consolidate so that I would get everything to fit in the two luggages, because I just knew that it wasn't gonna work. With that being said, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I might give you a little B-roll going back to LAX, but that's really it, y'all. LA, you are the fire. So anyway, we'll see you in the next video.